Welcome to the Creative Blueprint Masterclass by Funke Akindele.
Yes. If you're happy and you know it, put your hands together for yourself. Come on, ladies. If you know that you're on the next level, babe, I'm talking about the next creative that is about to take Nigeria, put your name on the map. Make some noise. Okay. Ladies and gentlemen, she comes. Ladies, are you celebrating? Are you celebrating? Are you making some noise? As we welcome Funke Akindele, the convener of the Creative Blueprint. Please wave as a queen to your beautiful ladies who have come. Thank you so much for joining us. Our very first speaker is ready to come.
But how are you feeling about being here today, Aunt?
I'm super excited. Any opportunity to be around my sisters, I love. And as much as I'm teaching and on a panel today, I'm also going to learn. So I'm fired up.
Hey, my ladies, are you ready? I love the energy in this room, honestly. You guys are so amazing. Thank you so much. First, I want to thank Funke Akindele, a sister, a friend, for making me part of it. If you know me, you know that, any opportunity to add value in my own way is always welcome. We should always desire to live the world better than we came. Turning creativity into profit. A lot of people think that talent is enough. And the way I want this session to go, I will tell you some of my mistakes or kind of carry you through my own journey. When I started as a musician, I absolutely thought my voice was enough. But experience taught me that there were so many other things that I had to equip myself with. So in the music business, your music is your product. Your audience is your market. Without a clear business approach, you could be leaving money and opportunities on the table. The world has changed, so the way people consume music has changed. So as a musician, I don't think that it's wise for you to think of just the rawness of your talent and invest in that. So when I say investment, I'm thinking vocal lessons, stage, and all that. You also need to know and equip yourself with the business side of things. You are your brand. So how are you cultivating that to make sure that you're earning money? You have to start making sure that you're crossing your T's and dotting your I's with your brand and the people who your audience is, the people you want to buy your music, the people who you want to connect with you. How do we turn music into profits as creatives? Or if you're a dancer, or if you're a producer. And in the last year, or let's say in the last 3 years, I found out that long-term investments also work for us. So even as you invest in the creative side of your life, also understand that there are other avenues that work for you. Get education, figure it out, like get knowledge, find out what are the things that you don't understand about finances. Because the truth is, as great as music is, how sustainable is it? So be smart to know that as you are being a creative, you're a smart creative investing in other fields. I hope with these few points of mine, I've been able to so that I keep to time. I have so much more to say, but you can see me on the other side.
All right, now, are you guys ready for the next speaker? I already told you she's going to be teaching us technology.
How are you feeling about being here at the masterclass today?
I am actually very excited. I love that finally the creative industry is trying to, get more collaboration and get more included in things around technology. So I'm very excited about that.
I am really, really excited to be sharing tidbits. I know some of us are not so familiar with some of the concepts I'm going to be talking about, but that's the reason why I'm here. How many of us are familiar with AI? And how many of us have ever tried to utilize AI for any of our processes as creatives? How many of us make content and then after a while you're like, how do I edit this thing? You have an entire drive with your content and you're like, when am I going to edit this thing, right? We face that, I know. And then you struggle with social media content creation. Some days your mind is just blank. What exactly am I going to post today? You're looking at your life and it is running with ideas, but you're not sure what exactly your audience wants, right? Awesome. But if I tell you that AI can actually help you save time, would you believe that? AI is definitely revolutionizing creative industries globally. And we have already put our name out there as, in terms of the creative space, Nigerians know they carry last. So we can definitely not afford to take last in this. As individuals, we move on very fast. Or what's the next big thing, right? So AI can actually help you predict the future. And it helps you see all those things and start to work towards it. One thing that you have to see AI as is it's actually an assistant. And whatever you tell it to do, it will do. What you need to work on is being creative with your prompts. Your prompt is basically you commanding it, do this, do that. I want you to always remember this thing. First and foremost, AI is never going to take your job as a creative. Remember, it is there as your tool and not a competitor. And again, for me personally, I'm very big on this. We need more African women representation in artificial intelligence. We need more women like you to be able to put in your inputs. The more you feed in data of whatever it is that you're doing, the more this artificial intelligence actually stores it in. So that when somebody in the US, when somebody in France is asking Nigerian women doing XYZ, it collates this data that you have imputed and is able to show them out there the same thing. Remember, the smartest people are the ones who are actually utilizing tools and platforms that the rest of the world is onto. Thank you very much, everyone.
Make some noise for Ada Nduka. Thank you so much for sharing that knowledge. Are you ready for your next speaker?
We're still here at the Creative Blueprint, a masterclass by Funke Akindele, and I have with me the gorgeous Ife of Hurricane. Why are you smiling?
Thank you so much.
It's like when I said gorgeous, you were like, oh no. Psych, but you look amazing. Your hair, stunning. Your outfit, you look very beautiful. How are you feeling, Ife?
I'm excited. There's so much more in the creative sector, and I can't wait to just dissect it and just tell them how to, tap into it and just grow their wealth.
Hello, everyone. Good afternoon. I can feel the ginger. I'm so excited to be here. Thank you so much at Funke Akindele. This is absolutely amazing. Okay, so today I'm going to be teaching you about growing your wealth in the creative economy. There's so much money in this industry. Like, I've seen so many people graduate from school, still in school, they're making money, they're doing their content. The young girl today who was playing, like, I loved it. I stood up immediately, I started dancing. I absolutely love it. But you guys need to not only make money, you need to grow your wealth. You need to multiply that income that you're making. I was one of those people who, I was working in my 9-to-5 job. I used to work at Heineken. I was living literally from paycheck to paycheck. As the money is coming in, I'm blowing it. If I had sense, every day, I would have been saving 1,000 naira. If you know the power of compound interest, you understand the difference between person A and person B. So please listen. So being financially literate is the first step to being financially free. What is financial literacy? It is the ability to understand how money works, how someone makes, manages, and invests it, and also expends it. So smart investment strategies for creatives: stocks, bonds, real estate, fixed deposits, mutual funds. These things are very important. And also, high yield savings accounts also helps you. So please, you people, creators, don't sleep on it. There's money. Don't be shy. Sell your market. Be singing on Instagram every day. Sell your market. Just shoot your shot. You never know who will answer your where it will help you in the future. True financial freedom: read books, network, join a community, identify opportunities, and lastly, download the Economy app. Thank you.
And this amazing woman, very demure, very soft spoken, spiritual, some would say, because I know creating, it takes a side of God to be able to create.
We're still here at the Creative Blueprint, of course, a masterclass by Funke Akindele. And I'm here with my gorgeous auntie, Auntie Lanre. How are you feeling?
Feeling good, relaxed.
Auntie, I'm fighting with you. I only see you on the carpet these days. I only see you at events. You don't look for your baby anymore.
No, I know it's not like that. It can never be. You know you can find me anytime you want to find me. You know for sure.
I do. How are you feeling about being here?
Well, I'm excited to be here today, and I'm looking forward to the discussions that will be going on with all the panelists.
Yeah.
And I'm waiting to talk to the beautiful young entrepreneurs in the room. Some of them starting off, some of them already established in some form. But looking forward to having a conversation. So I'm here today to talk about building a sustainable fashion business. Wow. So for myself, as you all know, when I started, this was the very early beginning. We are talking 20 years ago, actually, because it's actually my 20th year this year. When you talk about sustainable fashion business today, there's a lot of eco-friendly that comes into in terms of longevity and all. But one thing I would like to tell you is that before you begin to talk about all of that, the first thing is to identify your market audience. We all have very different ways by which we dress. So you have to identify your target market. Are you getting into men's fashion? Are you getting into women's fashion? Another key point is market positioning. When you talk about market positioning, you're talking about how you want to see your brand grow, your logo, identity, brand identity. How do you want to stay consistent? How do people remember you? For you to stay in business, building relationships is very important. Because, in Nigeria, it's all about how you project whatever you are doing and how you relate to people. So please, we have to ensure we have very standard, excellent relationships with people. It's really, really, really key to building anything sustainable. Thank you so much for having me. God bless you all.
Ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to be taking a back seat now because another beautiful lady is going to be taking us to another level.
How are you feeling about being here?
I'm super excited. It's been a long time coming, and this is finally here. I'm so excited, honored, feeling all the emotions. I'm the co-convener, but I'm just feeling all the energy in the room. But I'm really, really excited to be here.
Ladies, and of course, a few gentlemen in the room. Again, it is such an honor to be here. My name is Mojibade Shosoya. Let's get into the conversation. We look at how the world is rapidly evolving, especially when it comes to digital innovations and AI. Now, let's look at the creative industry. Which of these innovations or which of these directions are you most excited about, especially as it pertains to the creative industry?
The first part is about the representation I had talked about and just making sure that as Nigerians, as Africans, we're able to put our work there and help diversify the data that creatives around the world are producing. That's the first thing. Then the second thing is economic independence. Just like Ife had mentioned, you can't be a creative and not want to earn money out of it, right? So utilizing the tools I had talked about and trying to build that financial independence. Those are the two most important things for me right now.
A lot of creatives struggle with monetization. People are churning out content every day. There is no lack of content creators in Nigeria, especially. I think, in fact, if you ask me, I would say that we do have some of the best, most talented, most creative creatives in the industry.
However, we do struggle with monetization and especially building wealth. How do you think we can overcome this in practical terms?
Follow the money. Very simple, right? And what do I mean by follow the money? What platforms are paying you for your creativity? YouTube pays, Snapchat pays. I saw a post by Kika. She said for every 100,000 views, they're paying her, that's international though, they're paying her $5,000. Follow the money and then start posting your content. It will not happen immediately, but you have to be consistent. Follow the money, and one day that money will come to you. That's it.
Thank you so much, Ife.
Thank you.
Now we're going to talk about sustainability. LDA, what are some of the challenges that you faced in the course of these 20 years?
The greatest challenge is the professionalism that we have here, but we make it work still. Obviously, there are all the other infrastructural problems, which I think is not really a thing to complain about, because there are ways around it, you know. And personally, I've been through so much, but I still believe that the fashion industry and so many other industries is very lucrative. Be it content creation. I mean, we're all here. There are still some people aspiring to be in the fashion industry because they know that there's money to be made, right? But you have to understand that you have to really take your time, because when you get in there, dealing with the tailors, you have to be ready to work day, night. There is one thing I always tell everyone: you want to see most of the outfits, even when you've been around for so long and you feel, oh, I have 20 assistants. It's very important that you're in the process of what you're doing. A lot of the top designers do that, but you find some of the young ones quite, maybe evasive of certain things. They feel like once they become this out there person, you know, you still have to look into the business, making the money and trying to stay in the course of what you're doing.
All right, thank you so much. I know Ife wanted to chime in.
Yeah, I wanted to chime in. So in addition to following the money, it's very important for you to build your personal brand. It's so important. Like, look at Auntie Funke. What do we know her for? Comedy, right? She does other things, but comedy, like, look at that presentation she did this morning.
The welcome address.
Like the welcome address, I was laughing and laughing. Like, she's so funny, and she's been consistent over the years, been known for something. You have to be excellent in everything. Where people see you, they need to see excellence in whatever you do. You need to dress well, you need to look good, even if you don't have money in your bank account. Do you understand? Partner with different brands. I know this conference we're having, I started from 0 naira. But I know when we are posting it, it looks as if, no, we have plenty money. So my point is, you have to be consistent. Build that personal brand. Let your brand speak for you. Don't steal. And just continue growing. Don't worry. The money will also come to you. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Ife. You know, in industries like fashion and music, but with a focus on music, because that's your industry, people struggle with long-term sustainability. What are the biggest challenges that you think creatives face in that regard?
She said, follow the money. It's money. Nigerians, our language is money. You know, because you have a dream, right? And at the beginning of your dream, your passion is, how do I let people see that I have a dream? But as you journey, it's no longer about you. How do I? Because people now see you, they know that you're living your dream. But it's now how to sustain the dream enough for it to earn you an income.
Don't look at the challenges. When you see them, digest it and figure out a way that is peculiar to you, because there's always a way.
Whoa, thank you. Masterclass signed, sealed, and delivered.